name's Lara Cheney. I'm Principal at Aspect Hunter School in Thornton. Aspect Hunter School currently enrolls 194 students across 8 campuses. We have our main school campus here at Thornton in New South Wales, and we have 7 satellite classes which are located across Newcastle and the Hunter region and also in Port Macquarie. Our schools cater for students from kindergarten through to year 12, and we deliver a mainstream school curriculum, but we embed within that individual goals that relate to each child's learning areas. We work with a student's strengths and interests to be able to motivate them to learn and achieve their best.
One Emma Wiggle for maths, and we get...
We know that students on the autism spectrum sometimes find it difficult to manage in a school environment, so we're constantly looking at what's happening for them and how we can support them to be able to engage and participate in the school program and to be able to move to less specialised settings in the future.
Because a lot of the children are new to the school experience, we provide a really high level of support for their social needs, their sensory needs, their communication needs and educational needs as well.
These teachers are more than teachers,
they're friends,
they're mentors, they really are the right people you want your child to be surrounded by. Callum's not another child in a system. They all individually love Callum and they want the best for him, and they have the resources and they have the skills to know exactly how to get him back on track.
My son Ryder is 5. He's just started kindergarten this year at Hunter Aspect School. Ryder has a communications device and it's got all the different tiles and options for him to say what he needs to say or spell out what he needs to spell out. His teachers have helped him express himself in a way that I haven't seen before.
Does Ryder like school? Yes or no? You tell me.
Yes.
Yes. Awesome. High five.
In the classroom each day we focus on all the key learning areas, so we do a lot of maths and English work, but we also focus on students' fine motor skills, the importance of building social connections and social skills as well. So we focus on a lot of imaginative play, social structuring supports and things like that as well. At our base school we have a sensory room, and this is used daily to support our students. We can use it as often as we like throughout the day, and our LST team is really vital to help us structure meaningful sensory movement breaks for our students. So we look at what our students' needs are, what their sensory preferences are, and how we can motivate them and engage them and sort of cool them down in the sensory room a little bit. This is a really important part of our day.
At our main school we aim to provide all the opportunities students would experience at their local school. These include common features such as canteen, library and assembly. We also have other areas of the school which provide opportunities for our students to develop skills and confidence that positively influence their life outside of school.
The school's communication is amazing. The parents and teachers have a direct messaging app, always informed of how his day went, what he's been up to, what he's thriving at, what he needs help with.
We create different learning IP plans for our students each year. So we meet with our parents twice a year. We talk about the student, their interests, what their likes and dislikes are, and how we can further support them in the classroom.
At the end of the day, students, when they feel that you're passionate about something, that passion can almost be infectious. They have their own special interest topics that I will include as much as I can in what I do, but at the same time, if you really enjoy something, it will shine through and the students will get involved with that. Throughout the last few years, I've been really interested in bringing music and musical talents into the classroom. The kids have responded positively to that. Students that I didn't think would be engaged in the program really surprised me and have shown that they are more than capable to get involved.
What attracts students and families to Aspect Hunter School is our small class sizes, our specialised autism specific approach, and the ability to be able to deliver the mainstream school curriculum, but with really a focus on individual student goals and positive change and progress.
When we got here it was an absolute revelation that this is the kind of education Callum needs.
This school has been amazing for Ryder. His willingness to try new things that he'd never try for me at home.
I think it's all the mates and teachers. I find it really comfortable here and I'm loving it. Every day I love coming.
We see our students as a different brilliant and work closely with them to understand their strengths, interests and aspirations. We invite you to come and have a look at Aspect Hunter School and learn more about our program and what we do to support our students to be the best that they can be.